What's the sense around the Rams? What do you get around that team?
Yeah, so the sense around the Rams, I mean, well, first of all, you look on the field and you can't help but notice, like, Aaron Donald is not there. And,
right.
and it's almost, I think, been understated that they have a lot to make up for on that side of the ball. So you talk to people and it's like, well, this is not a one-man job to fix that hole. The sense on the offense, right? They're going in it with Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. And, I was talking to a couple of their assistants yesterday, and they feel really good about kind of the younger guys that they are developing. Mm-hmm. But for a team that was in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago, you look around and it looks like a completely different team.
Yeah, I mean, that was the sense of it last year, and they still made the playoffs. And you have to assume that they're just going to get better, and they're just as young. Mm-hmm. But Stafford got a little bit of something extra to come into camp.
Yeah.
And so is there any concern of Nakua's injury or anything like that?
Well,
What's that about?
They're really saying no. Like, he's going to be ready week one. But I will tell you, after covering Sean McVay as long as I have, any time that Sean goes to day to day, week to week, you start thinking to yourself, how long is this really going to be? Because that timeline, I can tell you, is never what it is.
What do you mean?
Like, Sean will say, oh, he's day to day. 3 weeks later, oh, is he ready to play? He's ready to play. So I don't, I know Sean tries to give the media a lot of information, and yet when it comes to his injury reports, I've learned it's always a little bit longer than what Sean's saying.
They came out and said week to week already.
Week to
though.
week, yeah. So week one, I'm not sure that it's a certainty that Puka Nacua is going to be out there for them.
Okay, but Stafford appears to be engaged and
engaged
young and hard and all that business.
He got
did he say he was thinking that he thought the thumb injury was going to potentially be career-ending last year?
No, well, I think he's reaching that age, right, where he is still really good, and I think that kind of in his camp, like, they want him to be talked about as though he's one of the best in the league, which he is. And it's kind of this more like, can the Rams please keep showing me that I am up there with the best quarterbacks? And so, like, that was the hold up this year is, get some money moved over to make his salary, closer to what the league reset's been. But the sense around Matthew Stafford is that he's playing, the best ball as he has been, and that he's ready for another season to try and get them back deep into the playoffs.
Lindsey Thiry here on The Rich Eisen Show. Catch The Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.